What do you do when the prior administration brings 530,000 people in here by the bastardization of the whole notion of parole under immigration through an executive order, basically soliciting people to come into the country? 530,000 of them are flown into America. President Trump says, no, we know who they are. We know who was flown into America. They're here illegitimately, and I'm removing them. And then you have a federal judge, I think she's in Boston, who says, no, each one of them gets due process. And I'm thinking to myself, if you know each one of them who was brought here in violation of immigration law and so forth and so on, what is this due process going to look like? I mean, what does the administrative law judge say? Okay, you're on the list, you were here, the president says you leave, now goodbye? I mean, is that due process?
You know, this should not be confused with any sort of long, substantive trial on the merits. It should just literally be, are you one of those folks? Yeah, it looks like you are, goodbye. I mean, look, if you're literally going to suggest that there should be these hotly contested, significant, rules of evidence applying kind of battles in administrative courts, you're going to get through 2 a day and, do the math in terms of how that's really going to work out. And, of course, it's always the slippery slope. We're entitled to a full-blown hearing, which obviously means we have to have appeals as well. And so the intent is clearly to drag things into the muck, to make it grind to a halt, and to essentially liberate a number of people that never had any business being in this country.